Hi everyone, now this is the fly I'm going to be tying. Now what this is a, what is it really? It's a pattern I tie or try when things are, I'm not sure what fish are feeding on. You always have some flies in your box that suggest something, and this is a pattern that does that for me. It gives the impression of an emerger, it's a dry, it's a dun, it's a beetle, it's a small terrestrial. And it works extremely well, and it was the other day there when I was filming and the video, and I got asked could I tie the fly I was using, and this is it here. Now it was a size 20 I was fishing, and the hook I was using, now you can tie any size, tie whatever you like. This is a size 20, as I say, it's a full mill hook, it's the ultimate dry. Now thread, again, you can change the colour to suit yourself, to have different colours. Yellow is a good colour, always is in the river, and the lochs. As I say, it gives the impression, it can even give the impression of a small beetle with that wee back on it. So this is the 8/0 in uni. Now I have waxed the thread, and I'm just going to work my way down, basically to the bend of the hook. Tie in the tail, remove the waste. The tail fibres I'm using is a Coq de Leon. 4 to 6 fibres is fine. It's bring it 90 degrees from the stem, you'll see the tips lining up. Now to help you get a size for the wing, what you can do is, and I do it, you're looking for a length when you're tying a CDC in that's going to cover the back of the body and the wing. So what I do is, and I do the tail twice the body length, which is the length of the wing and the back together. So we go over tail, so we go one, that's the length of the shank. Do another, this is where I'm going to tie it in, is there. So we catch this on the top with a turn, come underneath the fibres, pull towards the eye, and then a turn on top. And that will slightly lift the fibres and separate them, just like that. Then we can trim away the waist, the length of the body, which is there. Now, 2 small to medium sized CDC feathers, it just depends. These are actually mallard duck, so I'm going to use, just going to select a couple. I should have had them ready, but anyway. One on top of the other, so I've got 2 feathers, just lay them with the natural curve coming up and away from the hook, just line up the ends, tips, just have a look, there we are. Just pull the fibres together like this, with the curve coming up and away from the hook. So you're looking the length of the tail, tie it in at the back, pinch and loop, and then we start to work up. But just before we go all the way up, just check our tail, that's fine. Just check our wing. And then we trim the excess away, which is there. Now it's just a single layer of thread. You don't want to bulk it up too much. Unless you want more colour, you can go down, back up. Just going to tidy this area here a wee bit better. That's fine. Now we lift basically the wing over the back. Now leave some CDC, I don't know if you can see that. It's just a tiny bit, just leave it on the tail, just check. So I'm happy with that, because it gives the impression of a shuck. So we catch this in at the top, a couple of turns, just pinch and loop. Just hold it, just check the back. That's fine, you can encourage it a wee bit. What you can do is you can put your needle in and just make it a bit more of a bubble. It will trap air, it helps to float the fly. So we're happy with that, just leave it at this point. Now I'm using this is the bottom of a furnace neck that I have. I'm using up these small feathers. So basically, use the best of the feather as well. Don't get too close to the base because it's a bit thick down there. Come further up. Should sit better for you. Just bear away the fibre. And you're only going to get one fly out of this feather, so you trim away the stem. then we basically trim away and leave enough so that you can tie it in at the back and in at the front. So that's your thread. You turn at the two at the back, lift the wing. The stem should be at the front. Do 3 turns to make sure it's secure. And then we're going to wind the hackle at the back. Have a quick look at that. That's fine. So use the hackle up to suit yourself. Just, I mean, I could say 2 turns at the back and 3 at the back and 2 at the front. But you just wind it to suit the hackles that you've got. Just put enough on. Just a wee check. That's fine. And then when you're happy with the back, put a couple of turns or so, usually at the front, unless it breaks. But just go back. Happens. It's fly tying. Feathers do break. Sometimes they sit better the second time. And then, as I say, just bring the wing up and then take the hackle really close into the wing. This will support the wing. And do another turn. Just a wee quick look. That's fine. And 1, 2, 3. Put 4 turns in there. Take away your hackle pliers. I'm going to come in here. I'm just going to see it better by turning it to my side. There's a couple of fibres I've got, so I'm just going to take them out just now. 2 or 3 turns more just to tidy the head area up. And then I'm going to whip finish. Nice and tight. Show me your thread. And there we are. It doesn't look much, but you'd be surprised how well this fly actually works. Got fluff there. There you go. As I say, it's not one you would have in the well, you could have in the front page of a magazine, but as I say, it's the type of fly that it gives the impression of a few bugs, a few nymphs, a few emergent type flies, even small terrestrial. Now, I'm just going to put a wee touch of varnish in the head here. Normally I would varnish the thread and then whip finish. But I got ahead of myself a wee bit, but you can still do it. And then just make sure, I'm sure the eye's clear, but a wee bit of wire here. There we go, that's fine. There we are. Now, as I say, there's not really a name for it. It's like a wee humpy. If you're going to call it anything, it's a humpy. Because of the style of the hump and then the wing. Tied with CDC. As I say, the CDC left in amongst the tail gives impression of the shock. So, to me, that's the main reason it works. It's rough and ready. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Give the fly a go, and I say tie in different sizes, different colours, and I'm sure you're not going far wrong. And thank you for watching.